And we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Chiller. Hello, Benjamin. Hello, Luke. Welcome back. Everybody have a good Christmas? It does feel like forever since the last stream. It's a very, very busy few days. Hey, Mrs. First, welcome, welcome. Chiller, I literally just made it while the starting soon screen was up. So I've been meaning to do it for a while and just kept forgetting. And you saying first reminded me. So thank you for the reminder. And Ennabee's already on the nest. Yeah, finally got that made. That's one reward where I do know how to make it. How is everyone doing? All right, good idea. We're gonna go to find it. Old Classic. Taylor says we survived Christmas, so that's a good start. Yeah, that's the main takeaway. Hey Roy, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? I feel much more human than yesterday. Yesterday I was so tired. Ooh. Wait. I am going to be changing the siding, but I want to remember that I'm going to be doing this out here. Oh, what about this one? Yeah. Yeah. Like Christmas Eve and Christmas, everything was just so incredibly busy. Just so busy. Some might even say too busy. We hosted Luke's family for Christmas. So, you know what? I feel very accomplished. We hosted, we prepared a meal, nobody died. Pretty great if I do say so myself. Mrs. First says, I'm doing very well, had a nice Christmas, I'm glad to hear it. My daughter and her fiance came over for a while and got to talk to other family by phone and video chat, but mostly pretty relaxing. Oh, that's so nice. Why does that one not have shutters? Those have shutters. I'm okay with the ones in the middle not, but I feel like that one should have shutters. Ooh. Alright. Well, Luke, so it's saying that you have a 30-day or a 30 stream watch streak this month, but it's specifying this month. I can only stream so many times in a month. So I'll give it that one. Oh, nice. Sounds like you got that figured out well. Yeah. He's always here. Being all supportive. Deleting creepers. Wouldn't mind if there were fewer creepers for him to delete. But it's nice that he's there to do it. But does he answer question about stream? Yes, the question is goodbye. Yeah. Maybe this stuff? Let's try it. I think you should be safe, Roy. You don't ask weird questions about stream. Okay, so that one is ceiling. Oh, what have I got? I want to make the ceiling blue. Alright, so it looks like this is the only option for that. Okay. Good grief. I've been playing House Flipper 2, and I feel like I'm forgetting how both games work. Thank you. I actually woke up having a horrendously bad hair day, so I straightened my hair in punishment. Yeah, I normally let it just rock whatever naturally curly nonsense it wants to do. But not today. Today was not going to work. Benjamin says, ah yes, the hair behaves or it gets the cooker. Exactly. I'll scorch it into submission. Oh, nice. Yeah, Luke likes the curly nonsense, but today was more nonsensical than usual, and it was just a little too much. Right. Yeah, I've been working my way through House Flipper 2. And I got through all of the jobs, I think. Oh, come on. Come on, let me do it. Alright, so I got through all the jobs, and there was only one that was not family friendly. Yeah. Roy, you have not tried to sell us stuff on stream. That counts for a lot. Yeah, Luke is a big fan of my hair in general. Which is nice, but also sometimes my hair is like objectively bad, and he's like, it looks great. No, I really do need feedback on what's going wrong here. This is first says, been enjoying playing House Flipper 2, but I've been going through it pretty slowly, so I'm not done with the jobs yet. And I haven't played 1 since starting 2. Will still play, but haven't had much time. But haven't had much time over Christmas. Yeah, my playing time has mostly been in the middle of the night when I should be sleeping. So, yeah, yesterday I straight up just took the day off from everything. Like, no adulting, no nothing, we're done. And just played a whole bunch of House Flipper 1 and 2. It is very difficult to go back and forth between them, because the controls are just different enough that I get lost. And I feel like I'm really struggling to learn and remember what the different items they have are and the styles of the furniture, and trying to figure out what I can do with each of them. So I've very, very slowly been working on like redecorating the starter home office. And I did finally buy and start my first flip, but like in the time that I've been working on that flip, I probably could have finished 2 in House Flipper 1, and I'm only halfway done. Like, I miss having mastery. I keep finding more things that I had no idea you could do. That's too much for my little brain. Mrs. First says, I've done 1 flip, but have not done any decorating of the starter home. Interesting. Yeah, I started with the starter, because I just didn't feel like I knew furniture options and stuff well enough to be able to plan a style for a different flip. So I went with, I'll just pick the things that I like. I'm trying to do something kind of boho-ish, and struggling slightly. I did not make it easy for myself. So the next flip I do, I might try like Scandi or something. Chiller says, time for a fun question for everyone. When do you all take down your Christmas decorations? Luke says, never! Okay, so Luke's birthday is in early January, and he really, really loves Christmas. So the Christmas decorations do stay up until his birthday. Golly, that side of the building looks so empty. Good grief. Excuse me. I need to program a cough button. Yeah, that reminds me, I really need to get on it getting his birthday gifts together. Whoops. Get so focused on trying to get through Christmas. Forget about everything that comes after. Hey, Trumpet, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Huh. This verse says, 1 year, outdoor lights stayed up long enough. We decided to just leave them for the next Christmas. Then our kids had a pool noodle fight in November and knocked them down. No Christmas lights that year. Oh my gosh. Ain't that just the way? Right. Oh, that's weird and obnoxious. Well, whatever. It's the back of the house. It doesn't matter, right? It can look awful. Drive through the suburbs. Apparently perfectly acceptable for the back of a house to look completely awful. Says my tree's still up. We'll see how long it stays, possibly through March when my recorded Christmas movies get deleted. Fair. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I've been trying to keep track of them, but it's a lot for one person. Ah, okay. If it's nitro only, then I can't use it, but I will definitely have to look into that. I have a lengthy list right now of tech things that I need to look up tutorials for. Outside takes so much paneling. All right. Yep, there. Boom. Yeah, it's the old classic from the Pets DLC. Which is an intimidatingly large house. I love flipping the little houses and just doing like tiny cottages and stuff in these very cozy styles. The big houses kind of scare me. Especially with how indecisive I am, it makes it take so long. I am grappling to the roof. Yeah, the farm DLC, for whatever reason, added a grappling hook. I'm really not sure why the developers were like, you know what, this game really needs a grappling hook. Like, while you're flipping houses, you need to be able to grapple around. Trumpet says Easter egg, lost bet. From what little I know of the devs, honestly, it was probably somebody was messing around and called one of the others over and was like, hey, look what I did. And whips out the grappling hook. And they just decided to put it in the actual game. Like, I believe that's how the flamethrower got in. And it would make sense to me if the flamethrower and the grappling hook had the same kind of source. Yeah, it's very handy. I love not having to try to figure out the dadgum scaffolding every time I'm working on a taller building. Hate the scaffolding so much. Yeah, when I first saw the grappling hook, I was like, why? Why would they do that? What possible purpose is that going to serve? And it's been so handy. Hey, Midas, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep struggling because I keep trying to use the House Flipper 2 controls. Alright. Oh gosh, the ladder is the worst. The scaffolding is awful, but the ladder is the absolute worst. Glad to hear you're on the mend. I'm alright. We hosted one of the Christmas gatherings, and between that and all of the other Christmas gatherings going on, I got very, very tired. But I'm doing much better today. Yeah, Trumpet, I can show you the drone in a minute if you want. Let's do the green. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try a rug, and I'm guessing that it's going to look ridiculous, but I have to try it. Actually, that might kind of work. Yeah. One there. I think I'll put lights on this side too. Yes. So again, I really think my #1 complaint with the House Flipper 2 might be that I can't light the candles. Like, why am I even there if I can't light the candles? Alright. So, drone. Alright. look, you can see the neighbor's house. Interesting. I can see how they do the roofs on this. Wait, is the top flat? Hang on. It's not multiplayer, unfortunately, so no. Oh, that's a nice image, though. There we go. And also, I haven't used OrthoMap before. Not sure what that does. Alright. Okay, I think the roof is flat on top. I want to find out. There is a flat space on top of the roof. Yeah, I got through all of the jobs in House Flipper 2. I'm working on renovating the starting office. And I'm still just not quite sure how I feel about it. Like it's a good game, but I just feel like it scratches a different itch than the first game does. And I'm still very, very much attached to the first one. So I'm still playing this. I'm still trying to beat this. I have a lot of houses still to flip. I do have ideas for most of them. I have a spreadsheet. Can I put things up here? Oh yeah, it's such a great game. And yeah, it reminds me very strongly of like The Sims 3 versus The Sims 4. Because The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 just, they feel very, very different needs to me. Like the gameplay is so different and the aesthetic is so different. It's actually a very similar difference in that this House Flipper is supposed to look a lot more realistic and HF2 is a little more cartoony like The Sims 4 is compared to The Sims 3. Hey Boomer, good to see ya. Adulting? That's the worst. Let's try this. Yeah. And also, like, I've tried The Sims 4, but it's really hard for me to get into it when I already have all the DLCs for The Sims 3. So I have so many options for things I can do there. And then The Sims 4, I have the base game. And it just feels so incredibly limited in comparison. Like, oh. That's too big. What about the, oh, that wheel thing. Wheel thing. I'm the best with words. I know things. This thing. There we go. These are the end tables. Boom. Spool, that's the word. Thank you, Luke. And this is why writers should be in writers' groups. Don't just leave us to do stuff by ourselves. Mega spool. Okay, so here's my thing with the spool tables. my mom, when I was a kid, had one of these spools that she had upholstered into an ottoman with wheels on the bottom. So every time I see the spool table, I'm just like, oh, my mom's decor. Hey, Chiv, enjoy your lurk. We did that light again. Yep, that was when she was in her pre-kids creative decorating phase. But like, that was an iconic element of my childhood. Like, houses have giant spools in them and weird barrels, right? That's normal. Oh, and chunks of logs with like interesting whorls in them, and abandoned birds' nests. So, definitely strongly affected my sense of decor. Ooh. Wait. Furniture swings? How big of a swing fit here? Oh, Jesus. Boomer says that was my bedroom growing up. Ah, fun. Mrs. First says, I feel like I understand your childhood. I think your mom and mine had some things in common. Aww. Move it forward just slightly. There we go. Then I kind of want to do like the little stripey one. This one. And then I found a corner. I'm making a nook. I can't stop myself. Oop. Must a nook. Yep. Chip says magpie aesthetic. Yes. 100%. Just like, this is a cool thing. You know, this is an old thing. This is a natural thing. Like, must have cool thing. Why have normal thing when could have cool thing? Luke says, did someone say Nook? Hide me, I owe him money. Midas says, my parents were way more traditional Americana. Oh, interesting. I love seeing all the different influences that people bring into a home decor game, you know? All right, have a good day, Boomer. Nice to see ya. All right, so I'll let them have their little nook there. And I make little hidden nooks all the time. Like every room needs like secret places where you could hide out and read. Don't bother me, I'm reading. Oh wow. Midas says they did stencil ceiling molding, custom patterns, carpet everywhere, curtains. Interesting. Oh, Mrs. First says my mom collected pretty rocks on vacation and then displayed them in water so the beauty could really be showed to best advantage. That is prime magpie aesthetic. Actually really impressed. Okay, there's laundry upstairs, so garage might kind of be done. Like, I don't think the garage really needs much of anything. Might give it a concrete floor. That's basically it. Concrete instead of the weird tile. Jim says I have a jar of fun rocks too. Midas says my mom collected thimbles. Oh, what a cool thing to collect! Good. Then there's a coat rack there. But if I can find like some hooks, some pegs, something like that, I can put up here. Oh. Just like very, very simple and functional. So that when they come in from the garage, they have a place to hang their coats. Oh, he's made it easy to buy for her. Oh yeah. But Mrs. First says when it comes to magpie aesthetic, my great-grandparents had a display case full of small glass bottles full of dirt from each of the 50 states. They would collect some from each state when they visited it. What? That is wild. Well, cowster. When you really, really need your bread to give you some sense of meaning. Oh, thank you, Midas. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do like a new traditional build. This was supposed to be the Christmas build and I didn't get the whole thing finished before Christmas, so here we still are. Let's do this one. Okay. Then I want the knife block. As much as I've played this game, you'd think I would have gotten it through my head by now that it's knife stand, not knife block, but I still think it's the knife block. Luke says it's still Christmas in our hearts. Oh, Mrs. First says my great-grandma also collected thimbles. And spoons and bells. Her home was really something. Plastic-covered furniture and velvet and fringe everywhere, and lots of knickknacks. Ooh. Okay, I want a spice rack, I want utensils. Let's see. have this vague memory that could be wrong. I think I've only been in a house with the plastic covered furniture one time. It'd have been like my mom's great aunt. I mostly remember playing on the carpet, which was like mottled orange and brown shag, I believe. And everything smelled smoky. I was probably like 3. Okay, let's give him a mixer. Oh, the red. I really like the red one. Okay. Then... Oh, wow. You're right. I feel like they misplaced a decimal there. If I could get a stand mixer for $14. Like, I do not care about stand mixers enough to pay the amount of money that is required to have a stand mixer. I'm constantly horrified by how much they cost. You know what? I bet that this is the kind of person who would like decant their dish soap into an aesthetic soap dispenser. Trumpet says, my sister and dad each have one. My sister is a legit baker, so it makes sense. But I'm not sure why my dad has one. Yeah, if you're a legit baker, then yes, I'm not enough of a baker for it to be worthwhile for me. Wait a minute, why does this one not have a spoon? The others all have spoons. Why is that one missing a spoon? That's not allowed. Spoon. Okay. I'm really not, Luke. I would have to be baking so much more than I currently do. This first says, I always seem to miss giving one place setting a piece of silverware. I mean, I do that in real life too. So... let's put a Monstera in here. Nice mid-sized one. Yeah, like that. Now, need to grab a light. I was looking up how much lamps like this cost. That's not happening either. Like it's one of those things where even if I could technically afford to buy it, I wouldn't be able to justify it to myself Like, I could not bring myself to spend that much on a lamp, even if I won the lottery. Oh, Jiff says, got my stand mixer for cheap, estate sale, or dedicated thrifting habits pay off. Nice. Oh yeah, that would be good. So I made this old-fashioned maple fudge for Christmas. And wow, that about destroyed my shoulder. Oh no, it's ads. It's time for everyone's favorite. Okay, I need books and books and more books. Oh, come on. Sit where you're supposed to go, please. Ah, got it. Okay. Just that, yeah, that would be good. For Christmas, I made this old-fashioned maple fudge. And you know, you cook it, you chill it, and then you take it out of the fridge while it's still warm but not hot, basically. And you have to beat it until it is no longer glossy. Well, it comes out looking like molten glass. And you have to stir it until it's like powdery looking, like until it looks like fudge, basically. And so, because time management is not my strong suit, I was doing this at like 2 in the morning. And poor Luke had already gone to bed, and I'm texting him like, I can't stir anymore, my shoulder hurts, but I can't stop until it's all stirred. So he had to get out of bed and come downstairs to help me stir this dadgum stuff. Like, the more I stirred it, the harder it got to stir. He is a good man. And of course, you know, by the time I was just completely exhausted and could not stir it anymore, it was almost done. And I just physically couldn't. The last little bit was defeating me. Oop. Oop. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, and then library. Ladder. Okay. I just have to get it lined up. Oh, I think I got it. Ah ha ha ha! Yeah ha ha! Aww. This is first says, about a year ago, I was in a long line at the grocery store. Last day open before the holiday. And I couldn't stand any longer. I texted my husband to come and take my place in line. He did. Aww. What a good man. What the? Yeah. I may not have played Zelda, but I've sat here while Luke has played a lot of Zelda. A lot. I agree, Mrs. First. It's nice. I love good men. Makes me all happy. Oh, I could do hanging ones on the other side. Yeah, Luke's like Nintendo stats for the year are predictable, shall we say. Yeah, I've never fully understood it either. I joke that it's so you can catch the fake fans. Like, it's just so that there's a trick question for the fandom. Let's do this one. That's nice. So like, let's see, what length was that one? 156. That. So it's about the legend of Zelda, one might say. Like, I think this one. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, and then they need like painting in an old-fashioned frame. Paintings. Needs a nice metal frame. Ooh. Well, that's kind of gigantic. It might be a little too much. Luke points out that Metroid is named after the enemies you fight, rather than the main character. Oh, I like that. Look how well the ocean goes with the color of paint on the wall. Oh, that's satisfying. Nerds. And isn't that why we're all here? To bask in the mutual nerdery. Thank you, Mrs. First. Okay, I have a thought. I need to see what would be the best way to do this, though. Like, napkin might be too small. Let me see how big a placemat is and if they have one that's plain enough. Let's see. I don't think, yeah, they don't have just a plain one. They have glitter. Yeah, this is the biggest size. Whoop. Oh, What on earth? Why did that? Oh, it's doing that thing. No, 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 no. Oh, moving that killed all the CC in the room. Oh. Reminder of why I should probably cut down on how much CC I use. This goes over here. And get my Monstera back. That's slightly off, but I'm scared to try moving it again. I just wanted like a little desk blotter situation. Okay. Lights, standing lamps, floor lamps, put this back. Oh. Okay. And oh yeah, I also need table lamp version. Okay. Yeah, it's just the rug is a little glitchy. If I have something on the rug and I move it to a different spot on the rug, then the rug falls through the floor. Alright, I'm gonna call the office done, I think. Actually, last thing. There. One little piece of vintage looking decor. Oof. Alright. Here's that. So I believe the office is done. It's not decorated. Everything else is good, but it's not decorated. Oh yeah, I have this whole room that I never made a decision about. Whoops. So I think those two are done. Go ahead and get rid of these things because I won't remember what they are anyway. Oh yeah, I wanted to change out this window. Changing out that window would mean redoing the curtain. Just want it to have shutters on it. And window with shutters. Oh. Oh, why does it not allow that? Oh no, did I break it? It doesn't seem to want me to put a window back there. Okay. Well, what was the paint that I used? Paint, gradients, green, was it like pistachio? I have the most ridiculous like stash of games that I'm meaning to try out, catch up on, all that, and just have not gotten to yet. Hey Pip, welcome, welcome. How are you today? A wild Pip has appeared. Doing all right. Okay, it's been a pretty busy chat. All right. So if I want shutters, I think I'll have to figure it out myself. They won't quite match the others, but I just need something here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chiv. Let's see. Shutters. Alright, I'm just gonna do a search. Yeah, I don't have any that look like that. And beep. See how it looks. You know what? It's close enough. Whatever. Oh, teaching an art lesson. Fun! I think the outside back is just gonna look weird. Oh yeah, I guess I need to extend the patio a bit since I accidentally burned up part of it. Whoops. Paving slabs. What are these ones? Please tell me that I actually have them. Okay, okay, this looks right. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. It says it's for a kid trying to learn digital art, which is always interesting. It's so overwhelming at first when you start going down that road. Oh yeah. Got Krita though. Oh. I have downloaded Krita and still have not had the nerve to try it. Because it's been so long since I did digital art that since I've done any art, really, that I am having to relearn everything, so I have, like, the entire ridiculous learning curve again. It was hard enough to learn it once. Oh, nice. even just things like trying to remember how proportions work. All right, let me take it to that corner. Do like one of those American gardens, so we'll give them like a pizza oven. Lots of outdoor living space. And this one, boom. Okay, big patio. Nice. Any like pergolas or awnings or anything we could go for this? I don't know what will go with the style of home though. It's been so long since I've drawn anything that I just feel like I'm having to learn everything again. Like how proportions work. Like all the basics are just gone. I don't know. I don't know. Wait a minute. My little lights. Ceiling lamps. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I need some outdoor stuff here. That I want to give him a pizza stove. Yep. That makes sense, Chiv. I've only ever used tablets with no display, but it's been a long time. Like a long time. It's little. Not like this one's called Big Table, but no, I'm looking for like I think in this game it's called Enormous Table. I think that's literally what it's called. Enormous Table. Okay, I'm looking for something like that size. So... Ooh. Even more enormous table. That there, I think. Let's move slightly. So, yeah, I need to just I need to just commit and set time aside and draw even though the drawings are ugly. But I have multiple hobbies right now that require that, and being bad at all of them at once is a little too much to handle. So we'll see when or if I ever get around to that. I'm both heartwarmed and saddened that you can relate. Like, I need one thing that I'm good at. Bench. Like there's one that would work. Ooh. Wait, there's the matching one, or there's like a more plain one. Yeah, let's do the plain one. Cast Cure Wounds on Pip's iPad. I can't do that from here. It's on touch. Midas says, art is beyond me. I cannot even see colors properly. Aww. You do so good with your designs, though. The home decor is good. Jeff says, I have too many mediums for art, and I haven't really gotten any better with most of it. Ooh. Ooh. Pip contests that statement. Objection! Hmm. That's really too short. Oh gosh. Let's see. There just aren't that many outdoor chairs, so I always wind up using dining room chairs. I mean, I can see how much work you put into your flips. Right, what do I want to do? Oh, you know what would be good? There's that one chair. It's in living room armchairs, I think. But it's not really a chair. I'm not sure why it is where it is. Wherever it is. I have to find it. It's somewhere confusing. It might be as a sofa. Yes. Yeah, it says it's a sofa. It's a bench. It's just a little bench. How is that a sofa? But it has storage in it. Yeah, there's so many different creative, expressive arts. see if I can find like an outdoor toy or two. Like just a little item. Where would I even find something like that? Oh, wait, I've got some sidewalk chalk. Are you guys playing something together? I feel like I'm missing an element of something. Ooh. That over there. I need to follow the chats in the tavern closer. The chalk is scented. Oh, so it is. I got nothing, man. No clue. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, a hole. American football ball. Pip, are you saying that Karis might have a passing resemblance to the person who played her? Oh man, second chance stresses me out. Like, I love that we have second chance, but the fact that it can be triggered stresses me out. I feel like there needs to be something in the middle here, but I don't know what. And then maybe like a big potted plant over here. Of course, I think there should be a big potted plant. What else would I put? Anywhere. Ever. There we go. Huh. A big plant. Okay. Oh dear. Computer problems. Not a fan. Trying to decide if I want to keep that chair there because it makes for such a tight space, or if I want to put like a couple of ottomans for the kids to sit on. I feel like that would be better. Alright. Let's see. I have this. Have this. Aww. Okay. What patterns? Oh. Okay. There we go. Nice. Yeah, technical issues are the worst. Those lights are so bright. Where even is my light switch? Ah. Okay. Phew. That's nice. I was watching videos in my copious spare time on YouTube of like stuff about decor and design, and this is so completely obvious it should not be a breakthrough, but I feel like I had a breakthrough regarding why I'm just not a fan of modern luxury. And my realization is it's not cozy. Modern luxury is just not cozy. It's too many hard surfaces and sharp angles and glitzy, shiny things and daylight bulbs. Like and like big open spaces, and I just want like little and cozy. Thank you, Pip. I've been enjoying it. I'm trying to figure out this kind of new traditional thing that I keep seeing people redecorating their homes in on Instagram. Where everybody's sick of modern farmhouse, so they're going for like a thrifted colonial thing. I see corners and I'm like, oh, what can I do with the corner? I don't have to do anything. Don't have to. But it's a corner. I could put a plant in it. Chip says granny core. I have been seeing that. Like the floral night dresses being like trendy right now is wildly entertaining. It's legitimately called granny core. You can look it up. Okay, I was gonna do iris. Which one? Maybe just this one? The grannies do know what's up. So I keep seeing people talking about how they're like getting into granny hobbies and they're entering their granny era. And their examples are these hobbies that they're getting into that I've been doing for years. And it just has strong, like, Elrond energy. All right, have fun, Chiller. Thanks for dropping by. It's just too big. It looks silly. Alright, split the difference. It's kind of nice. Yes, I want to learn all of the granny hobbies. I already crochet. I want to learn to knit and sew. I want to learn how to do canning. Food preservation sounds like a nice hobby. Do that. Hang on. Shiv says a lot of granny hobbies are more or less self-sufficient skill sets. Exactly! That's very much the vibe that I'm wanting. Fun. Let's give them some little, like, decorative luggage. Mrs. First says, I like the idea of food preservation, but actually doing it not so much. I strongly relate to that. I do have a friend who genuinely loves canning and stuff. Like, she likes experimenting with different jam recipes and whatnot. Like, teach me your ways, because I like the idea, but I'm lazy. This first says I had trouble typing that last message because my dog kept trying to type along with me. So I had to keep erasing his additions. Aww. Oh, this first says I have a friend who cans so much and she makes great meals using food she has canned. See, goals, but how do I get there? How do I learn to love working that hard and being that hot and sweaty in the kitchen while pots are steaming and stuff? Yep. Please, not just how do I do it, but how do I learn to love the work of it? Chip says I really want to learn to can so that I can keep more of the things I grow over the summer instead of trying to find somebody to give them away to and it just going to waste in the end. Yeah, get that. My mom has done pickling before. She's done a little bit of like jam canning and stuff, but there were several years where she pickled things and wow, dill pickles, homemade, so good. Very, very different from most of the store-bought ones. Crack open the jar, immediately get hit by this wave of garlic and dill. And when you bite into it, it's so vinegary that it makes the inside of your mouth burn, and it's the most satisfying thing. Oh, it was so good. says that's way too strong. I'd shrivel up. You can water yours down, I guess. But I really like them like that. I don't know that it's fully done, but I need to walk away from it. Oh, that does sound nice. Tables? Ooh, that does sound good. You know what else I bet it would be really good with? Would be like on banh mi. I'll bet that would hit really, really well. That's giving me thoughts. I want like a sideboard kind of situation up here. A cupboard, but make it a nice cupboard. Oh. Aw, that's cute. Pip asks, by the way, did anyone get any fun Christmas presents they're excited about? I know I did, I just have to think about it because the last few days have been such an incredible blur. I did get a couple of Steam cards that can go to my savings to try to buy Baldur's Gate at some point. Ooh, Chiv says she got decaf black tea with vanilla. Ooh, giant D20 sticker, some soft colored pencils, chocolate. Nice. Yeah, I've been asking for Steam cards for all gifty holidays, and I'm saving them for Baldur's Gate. Okay, that looks nice, right? I feel like I need one more little trinket or something, but so it's pretty cute. And can I find like a runner, narrow carpet? Yeah, Luke's favorite gift was the one that he got for his dad. What is it called? Narrow carpet. Okay. Ooh. Yes. What do I want to do up here? Okay, I'll probably have to like think about it when I'm not also trying to design a house. Post in the Discord. Oh wow. This verse says, I got something that is nice especially because of the story behind it. My daughter got me a couple of little blown glass birds made in Murano, Italy. She got them for me when she and her fiance made a trip to Europe recently, which is where he proposed to her. Aww. That's so nice. Yeah, I keep seeing people like sharing screenshots and stuff from well into the gameplay, and it looks really fun. And it would be nice to be able to familiarize myself more with like some of the D&D spells and whatnot, which, you know, all looks very fun, very enticing. But also, I watched someone streaming the start of the game, and I was only half paying attention, and I looked up and there was something going on with an eyeball. It's like, maybe I'll just listen to the cutscene. Alright. I think up here would be the perfect space for some kind of terrarium or something. I think I will give them a pet turtle. Yeah. Mrs. First says, my daughter's always dreamed of having a special romantic proposal. Her fiancé really lived up to her hopes, asking for her hand while looking over the water in Italy. Aww. That's so mushy. We love a mush. Yeah, whenever there's a nook like this, I tend to fill it with a reading nook. Like a couple chairs and a table with some books on it. I'm trying very hard to step out of my comfort zone and do anything other than a reading nook. Tiff says, I'm so afraid by the time I finally get into BG3, everyone else is going to be burned out and done, and I'll have no one to co-op with. Aw. When do you think you might get into it? If you do. I'm tempted to do this one up here. Yes, that's nice. I should kind of replicate the star thing in the nursery. Thunder, occasional, Christmas. Okay. Oh dear, excuse me. I really hope I'm not getting something. I know, I love the paper stars. It's making me rethink, like, what I think Christmas decorations are. Like, maybe I should just hang paper stars. Boop. Enchanting. Let's do some of the wall ones out here. I can do like... and then... that. That's nice. Okay. Do I have... having this issue where I downloaded so much stuff from the workshop and then so much stuff like got deleted and stuff that I have no idea what things I have. Oh, there we go. Put a candle in the guest room for them. Ooh. Mrs. First says, one time my family went to a historic house near Christmas and they were doing an event where they showed how to make various paper decorations. I love seeing how you could do simple decorations with just paper. Oh, that sounds fun. That would be my kind of thing. What a view, too. This is the guest room. Take paper, tape to wall, boom, decoration. Lol. Yeah, I would like to get Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know when I'll actually get into playing it. It's like, one, House Flipper 2 just came out. Like, that's taking up most of my gaming energy. I've just not been in a headspace right now to start like a big game, especially an open world type of game. I've tried a few and just keep bouncing off of them. So there's the mood there. Like, I even like, I love Skyrim. And I recently played it for a little bit, and legitimately after half an hour it was like, that's enough big game for today, and I haven't gone back again. Like I'm just not in the big open world game kind of headspace right now. But also, even when I do start playing it, I know me and I'm going to want to play it single player all the way through before I play with anyone. Like, I'm gonna want to beat the game once before I try co-op. All that to say, Chiv. Oh no, ads just as I start talking to a specific person. Of course. We wait. Yeah, I keep getting overwhelmed by how big all of the new games coming out are. Stuff like my brain can't handle everything being huge and open world and photorealistic and all of this stuff. It's like, can we just have a few like a few little games? Just some little ones would be nice. Like, you know, I played Strange Horticulture recently, and that was like the perfect amount of game for how much brain I have right now. I had a great time. The Last Campfire. I have a bunch of random notes here, and I really need to like go through and do stuff about all the ones that need stuff done with them. Alright, I'm writing it down. Be prepared for feels. Okay. I'll try. I feel like I really need something along this wall. Yeah, big games get so overwhelming for me. Like, I like having a big game like Skyrim that I can go to over and over again, but I can't deal with all of my games being that big, and sometimes I don't even want that much. Like, I've been playing Skyrim for 10 years. No, 11. Right? Oh gosh, it's more than that now, isn't it? Oh dear. It came out in 2011. Oh, okay, 12 years of Skyrim. I don't feel old. What is Skyrim together? Check. Yeah, that's too big for that space. Just need single. Yeah. Oh. There's a mod where you can play Skyrim together? Alright then. Yeah, Luke would very much enjoy that, I think. He really loves co-op games, and I'm so not into co-op games. It's very sad. Yes, please. I'm curious. And see, I really like that it's single player. I can get very immersed in it and no one's gonna bother me. As I've mentioned before, I'm just not really a co-op player. I don't make friends well. I want a little. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I get all stressed and grumpy. How big is this? It takes up like the whole thing. Yep. And then I get all micromanagey, and yeah, the whole point is that you're doing things together, but I'll click over into, if you want something done right, do it yourself mode, which is not helpful. And a little plant. I get mean. So I wind up not lasting long in co-op games because I want to get out while people are still friends with me. Yeah, Luke plays co-op games with his friends who live in other states, and that works really well for them. But they've figured out how to all be on a team together, and I can't be on a team with anybody. All right, have a good day, Mrs. First. Glad you could stop by. Okay, this is pretty cute. Oh man, yeah, random sounds is no. I'll put like a nice picture. I'm aware that it's the laundry room, but I feel like it should still have a nice picture in it. I wanted ironing board. Let's do this one. Yeah, I like being able to just lose myself in the game. Like, gaming is what I do typically when I'm tired of socializing. Yeah, this is different. This one, there are no other characters in this game or anything, so I get lonely here. But games where I do feel like I'm managing relationships and people and stuff, like I can't add a real person to that mix. That doesn't work. Pip says, I feel like my friends who like co-op are always sad I don't want to play with them, and it's hard to explain. It's not you, it's me. Yeah? Yeah, Luke, does this sound familiar? He so wants to be able to play co-op with me. I'm like, you really don't. We can just find the right game. There isn't a right game. They're all wrong. This is true. Kirby Forgotten Lands. I've mostly been playing by myself, but some of the really difficult battles he's been helping me with, and that has been very nice. Jiv says, I'm just tired of being invited to play a co-op just to be abandoned for a different game or entirely different console. There's that too. Yeah, and it's so hard to find a game that is good both co-op and solo. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a rough one. Ouch. Let's see. Did they have spray bottles? Okay. Aw. Like, having Luke help me with just the difficult battles in Kirby has worked fairly well. Because, you know, Kirby is well known for the extreme difficulty. It's too hard for me to play alone. Okay. That's a nice laundry room, right? Let's grab one more basket. Can. Yeah. There we go, they're working on stuff. Nice. Haha! Trumpet says, meanwhile, I'm perfectly happy here with my back for a limited time double-decker tacos from Taco Bell. I always swear to myself that I'm never going to eat at Taco Bell again, and then every time people start talking about Taco Bell, it's like, oh, Taco Bell sounds good. Oh, hey! The game actually recognizes this as a laundry room. That's nice. It usually doesn't recognize my laundry rooms as laundry rooms. And no, I don't know why. Alright. That's been sort of decorated. Well, now I'm gonna have to look online and see what those are like. I'm not gonna go to Taco Bell. Not. Will I try to replicate stuff at home? Maybe. Alright, I guess I need to decide what I'm doing with this room. Let's start with some of the herringbone tiles. I want to use more of those in here. I said I need to look it up and see what's on it. Like, I have absolutely no idea what kind of taco it is. Do that one again. Do I want to do an all white? Like this. There's also these. I don't know. Those are a little more mid-century modern. Okay, yeah, not for me. I don't like beans. Just overall, do not like beans. Okay. I want to see... the white, some gold hardware. Haha. Alright, bathtub, plumbing system. Yeah. Boop. Okay. I mean, that's fair. There's plenty of foods I miss that were taken off of menus, and yeah, it's not like the greatest invention in the history of food items, but I miss it anyway. Ooh. Place it wrong. I placed it wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh, all right. I really hope you feel better soon, Chiv. We're just too entertaining. Okay, now I need the gap filler. I love so much that someone made that, because that thing drives me nuts. Best piece of CC in the entire workshop. Then, I'll go through spells where I get a lot of migraines. Yeah, that's the pits. Just, ugh. That's too big. They'll all be too big. Oh, that's even bigger. Ugh. Yeah, mine seem to mostly come from, like, neck tension. I've gotten far fewer headaches since leaving my job as a nail tech. have a thought. Might be bad. Mostly less sitting like this. Like neck hunched forward for enough hours a day to fill a work day. Whoops. Posture check. Yeah, not spending so much of my day hunched. This made a huge difference in the number of migraines I get. That is a really low shower head. Like you have to like kneel down to wash your hair. Okay. All right, Luke, that's the whole bottle. All right. Ew. Okay, need more tile. True. Well, I haven't had to so much lately because the problem was, you know, I was a nail tech, so I was working on people's hands or feet. So I might have to like, I'll take example pictures of my typical workday postures and post them in the Discord. Cause yeah. It very much got to a point where it's just not sustainable to be damaging my body that much. Ooh, perfect fit. All right. Boom. Then let's make this one the forest mist instead of white. Like so. Try that. Then under Windows. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. These. There we go. Okay. A little bit off kilter, but they do have a curtain they can put over the in front of the bathtub. And he's on the wall behind the scenes. Just across the whole wall. Forest Mist. I've been doing a house on my other account in my copious free time where I've been using Forest Mist a lot. What is on the other side of this wall? Hang on. Okay, that little nook. I'm not putting a window in it then. So I've been using Forest Mist a lot, so I have it on the brain. Yes. Oh. Yeah. It's a very nice not white. All right. Oh, Trumpet says my parents got me the 30th anniversary edition of the Book of Atris for Christmas. Oh, we love when parents support nerdiness. Luke got it for me for my birthday. Very exciting. Let's see. I need... I've actually been thinking I want... Oh, these things. I need to know what colors the wood comes in. It doesn't come in the one I've been using everywhere else in the house. Burned beech is nice though. Oh, yeah, I like that. Perfectly fine. You only think you have power here, Luke. Moderator, sort of like the steward of Gondor. Appreciate. Okay. Do I want to do double vanities? Do I want to do single vanity? Luke has had a lot on his mind. But his work got explosively busy for the holidays. So, yeah, it's been a lot. when I do this. Okay. It's only slightly in front of the door space. So if I do like this, Luke says that's at least the third time I've slipped up this year, but mods can't delete their own messages. Yeah, last time I didn't catch it fast enough. This time I saw it fast enough that I felt like it was worth seeing if I can delete them. It turns out I can. I have absolute power. Alright. Like that. Mm-hmm. True. Okay, well, that's not quite centered. Boo. So, I should probably try to make the wood tone match that as well. Oh, you know, I already used this rug outside. But can I use it again? It's the best one and it's so tiny and I never get to use it. If I could find this rug but large, it's exactly what I'm wanting for our bedroom in real life. Just like this, but big. Yeah, so my dad is a computer security guy, and I was being, you know, raised by him and my mom when the internet became a thing. So, like, trying to figure out how to balance, like, how omnipresent the internet has become with how they raised me to view the internet is a challenge. I mean, I can confirm that it is just as dangerous as they taught me it was. What if? That over there for now. Rid of that. Oh, no. Low. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, man. Trumpet, I live in such fear of doing something like that. Okay. This sink, they have a middle version, a left version, and a right version. And they have cabinets that you can, like, attach to those for left and right. They do not have a middle version. So you can't do a left sink and a right sink with a middle cabinet in between because there's no middle cabinet. That's obnoxious. I'll go back to the sink I trust. We'll ignore that it doesn't match. Okay, center. Probably around there. Okay. Ooh. I'm just gonna be fiddling with this obsessively for a little bit. All right, have a good evening, Pip. It's good to see ya. Phishing scams are the worst. Ugh. Like, and there's so many things that just make you go, wait, what? Like, there's all of those dumb games that go around, like, Facebook and stuff, where it's like, you know, the first letter of your middle name combined with, you know, your mom's maiden name stuff, and here's a chart, and this will tell you what your dragon name is or something. And if someone does enough of those weird little social media games, you can go through them and figure out their full name and middle initial and all of the information needed to beat their bank account security passwords. Like the security questions for when you forget your password or stuff. Like the ways that people can use the internet for sketchy things. It's just utterly stunning. Even the big mirror isn't big enough. But is any mirror ever truly big enough for me? That looks weird. I want to do one big mirror, two smaller mirrors. Oh. I don't know. Hey, Lociation! Welcome, welcome! Just made it. How you doing? Wall lamps. No. These same ones, because I like them. Yeah, I don't think I like it with two different mirrors. Give me a big mirror. A really big mirror. I want to be impressed. Okay, that'll do. Scoot these around. There we go. That looks better. And then because it is the one that's supposed to be decorated for Christmas, it's up there. Nice, nice. And then grab the only toilet that matters. That over here. Zip, zip. Okay. Trying to get it all like nice and luxurious. As well. Yeah. Okay. This feels like an awful lot of empty wall, and I'm not sure what to do about that. Whoops. Alright. Actually very close to being fully done with this house, I think. I'm kind of thinking about moving this here, maybe doing a smaller sideboard so that it'll fit. And putting like a shoe bench situation there instead. That's the biscuit high table. Whoop. Yes. Okay. High side table. Can't see side table without thinking side table drawer. Rotted my brain with Blue's Clues. Okay. Furniture. Where do they put those? Corridor? There we go. Hallway cabinet. This is what I'm looking for. I'll think of one. That actually might be perfect. So... Ooh, that's nice. Okay. See, all of this empty bugs me. Even though I'm fairly certain there's nothing wrong with having empty space. It means that your house is navigable. I like the little cozy spots. I can sit on my little footstool by the fire. So that table probably needs a couple more details. If I'm doing any other Christmas decor, I need to figure that out. Oh, I could do a poinsettia. Alright, decorations, plants. Yeah. And there. Oh, maybe that's what I could put out on the outside table. How big are the small ones? Oh yeah, I guess there's still the outside stuff, like mowing the lawn and decorating that. Oh. Alright. American garden. I need to figure out what to do with that. Trumpet says, I'm kind of sad you can't accidentally mow through the fence. Oh man. Oh, I'd be struggling. Personally, I really love that I don't have to go around absolutely everything. It does not let you mow through the dog. You cannot mow or weed eat the dog. The game will ask you if you're a monster. You monster. Oop. Yeah, I just always have to remember to put the dog inside before I start mowing. Bandit exists in a quantum state and can't be mown over. Yep. Right. I do really like the locations for the pets DLC. The scenery around them is lovely. So, one thing with House Flipper 2 is it has 3 different neighborhoods starting out. Whereas like the House Flipper base game, when it was released, everything was just kind of vaguely the suburbs. Like a suburban-esque neighborhood. And, you know, they've added all these different locations as they've updated the game. But House Flipper 2 was released with 3 neighborhoods. One of them is suburbs, one of them is the beach, and one of them is a forest. And I love the details of the forest location. It looks like the kind of area I grew up in. Like when you look out around it, there's all these little like picnic tables and kind of shacks and an old water tower and stuff in the woods around whatever house you're working on. And every time I see them, like they're so well done that every time I see them I think, oh, Civilian Conservation Corps must have been through here. Trumpet says, I rent an apartment, but I won't buy a house unless my budget includes a lawn service. I hate doing yard work. Benjamin says, my hatred for lawn work depends on the size of the yard. Small yard and a push mower? Lame. Big lawn with a riding mower and a cold drink? Lovely. Interesting. I love how everyone has very different opinions of and approaches to lawn work. Illustrations, pictures, paintings. Let's see. Yep, Luke likes his push mower. He'll listen to an audiobook. Oh, that painting is way too big for in here. Very fancy for a bathroom, but it's a pretty fancy house. Ah, that's fair. Oh. That's too big. That is... yeah, that's still too big. Alright. I do have it on my list to add a lurk command. I said, I have a whole list of things that I need to look up tutorials for. Just lets us know when people are lurking. Accessories, wastebasket. And I feel like I should have just a small picture of some kind over here. Is it? Oh. What if I did something like that instead of the giant painting? Like, they're so cute. Whoops. Yeah, it's a really good thing that when we were picking out my ring, I very specifically asked for something that would have a low profile so that I wouldn't have to worry so much about bonking it on stuff, because wow, do I bonk it on stuff a lot. I need a small hanging towel. Put that right here. Boom. Yeah, if my ring was one of those where it sticks way up and has the tiny prongs like holding the stone aloft, it would have bit the dust a long time ago. Okay. Oh, you know, a holder for toilet paper would probably be useful in this bathroom. Some kind of toilet paper somewhere might be handy. Put it on this side so that this side has plenty of room for towels. Don't suppose I can fit this one. Ooh. Just barely, but it do. Okay. Put this over here. Okay. Dude, we went to my aunt's house for Christmas, and her house was built in the 70s, and she's, you know, slowly working her way through renovating it. And dadgum, some of the choices that the builders made. The bathroom wall is tiled, and the toilet paper roll holder is built into the tile. Like, it's the same material stuff. And it is here. This is where the built-in toilet paper roll holder is built into the wall. It's part of the tile. Like, to move it, you have to remove all of the tile on the entire wall. Why is it here? I have questions for the builders. I'll do a flower in here. Nice. And I do Leon and Potpourri again. I liked that last time. Right. I legitimately do want to know the reasoning. Was it done for a specific purpose? Or... I mean, it was the 70s. There's many possible explanations, I guess, but I have questions. Let's look at the bathroom accessories. Or do I want to do this one? Maybe in this one. Maybe here I'll actually use one from the base game so that it counts it. Okay. And there we go. That's cute. Okay. Oh yeah, soap would probably be nice. Let's do this one. Next this. Okay. And do more toothbrushes. What about this one? Cute. And toothpaste. Okay. You know what? Let me put some lotion next to the soap. Sure, do that one. There. Cute. Well, I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one. Alright, so that bathroom's pretty good. Okay. All things doing pretty good overall. I'll need to look up the American Garden requirements so I can figure out what all else to do out here. Yeah, because that counts as a... Yeah, I'll look at the American Garden, figure out what I'm doing. But this one's just about done. I should be able to sell this soon. That'll be nice. Be different. I don't sell houses very often. Oh. Looking cute. And, you know, on that note, I think I'll call it here. Oh. So. I think that's a nice note to end on. Oh gosh, it's already Wednesday? So tomorrow's gonna be Stardew Valley. Whoa. That feels weird. I swear I lost time this weekend. But, so, let's see. Yeah, alright. So, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm so glad you were able to spend this time with me. I should be back usual time, 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye, everybody.